Good morning, good evening, good night, good day. Coffee sip. Let's continue on with our little walkthrough. Last time we did Taras Nabad. So this time we will continue on.
Erdag is the Maker's homeworld. It is not accessible to anyone. No human or sentinel has ever set foot in their dimension. You can use the Maker's origin factory in the Hell City of Nekravol to pass through the void. Once there, you will not be able to leave on your own. But Vega can create an exit portal for you. That is why you must bring Vega through the void with you to Erdag.
Understood.
I remember we already saw the
Require anything else
cutscene before we ended last episode. So right before Nekravol, just do all these. I highly recommend doing all these. If you're going for 100%, you should be doing these right now. Especially if you're doing Ultra Nightmare, because you cannot backtrack. If you're doing the other ones, what's it called, difficulties, this isn't really necessary to do it now, but I recommend it. And if you're doing like challenge runs and speed runs and whatnot, they usually end up wanting you to doing this here to keep the run valid or some shit like that. So yeah, go down here, grab the 2 tokens, and then we have something that I think most people forget. In your room you actually have a lore scroll. So yeah, don't forget to go for that. It's really easy to forget. And out on the sides you have these skins that you can collect. And why was my left hand under top left? So yeah, we have this Sentinel training skin here, and there's nothing else here to be had, so just continue on. And this next one can also be a little sneaky. But yeah, so this walkthrough is coming along nicely. As I said, my goal is to have every episode out before the expansion comes out, which is the 20th October. And sorry. And here we have the original Praetor suit, aka Doom 2016. Just jump off the ledge here, and you'll find a secret. Teleporter back. That one is really easy to miss, actually. So I don't blame you. And let's move on here. I actually forgot to pick this up in my challenge run once, which wasn't a big deal, honestly, because it sucks. Spoiler alert.
Beyond Maker, pure Maker technology, inspired by Sentinel weaponry and refined by their divine intellect. Its destructive potential
Yeah, because it sucks. To be fair, there is actually one scenario where that is really good. But nothing else. The arm maker is basically a fully automatic. Imagine a widespread shotgun that does high damage. And why people want to consider it bad. Oh, by the way, the classic marine. Nice. I think that's all in terms of sentinel batteries, but shoot that little thing. Go up here. Boom. There we go. And that's the last of them. But yeah, why people want to consider it really bad is because it drains BFG ammo. It shoots one. It basically shoots them like one by one, and if you have like...
Argent energy is made from the souls of Hell's victims. This is the factory where that takes place. Nekravol, the city of the damned.
Ooh. Not gonna lie, in my opinion, this is the coolest level in the game. I just love the design here. It also reminds me a little of like it gives me this old school Doom vibe, which I like. Right off the bat, you have a Cyber Demon and you have a Cyber Demon and a Rifle Drone to take care of. When you kill both of them, let's grab the armor upgrade. Another Cyber Demon will spawn right after, so care about that. Fun fact, if you manage to do it correctly, you can actually what's it called? Stagger the Cyber Demon with a normal frag and going for a blood punch. It's more risky, but it works. It's a thing. Go up here. Let's go for the glory kill. Give me a blood punch. But yeah, the upcoming fights here on out are actually kinda dangerous. Not gonna lie. But yeah. The worst part about these levels in general, if you're going for 100%, is the challenges. So, kill 2 demons with the Crucible isn't too hard at all, actually. Kill 8 demons with Crusher Traps, not hard either. Performing a left side glory kill on Doom Hunters though. It is now we get to these really spicy and kind of noxious challenges. Just gonna instantly grab this. There we go. So basically explaining Tyrant, Cyber Mancubus, Prowler, Khaki Demon, and Whiplash somewhere over there.
Here the humans arrive from Earth, waiting to be selected for the process.
Badass. But yeah, so also I forgot to mention, alright, parkour up here. grab yourself another toy. I forgot to mention that those maker key you picked up from completing your Slayer gates, that is why you do them, really. Or why you pick them up is because you get the automaker from it. So a Baron of Hell and 2 imps each side at the very second you start the fight. So nothing too hard. If you're actually fast enough, you can actually manage to get out of here in time. I was kind of sloppy there. And here we go, story time.
The Khan Maker needs Earth and its souls. Her world is dying. The culling allows her people to replenish their resources and survive. As you save your world, you put hers in peril. Up ahead is Kalanas, the sightless judge. It determines who's fit to begin the soul extraction process. The rest will be discarded to the blood swamps.
Here is Calibas. I recommend using Ballista and Gauss Cannon. No, what am I saying? Ballista and Rocket Launcher. My head is stuck in 2016 apparently. And I like to do this little combo. Personally, because, yeah, it deals the most damage in a short time. After 2 eyes, just move on to the ledge far back. Okay, there we go. Nice. But yeah, don't try to rush anything here because it's not worth it. Because Pain Elementals and Gargoyles spawn. The first Pain Elemental spawns after you kill 2. Here's a coin. And then there is in total 3 or 2, I think, that spawns. You can take it really slow. The ice doesn't do that much damage, really. Boom. Come here. Boom. 1-on-1, setting up trap kills. Oh yeah, by the way, they are insta-kill on everything. Fun fact. Let's farm some precision headshots. Because why not? Come on out and play. Thank you. Don't worry, there are more traps around the map here. So there's no hurry, really. But as I was saying, you collect the keys to get the Allmaker. Is the Allmaker good? Really not. Because, as I said before, it consumes BFG ammo. It's not really worth it, honestly. And we have enough to actually fully upgrade right away. There we go. So yeah, you will see a lot of extra points. So if you miss something on your way here, it's not really that big of a deal. And when you got these mastery tokens, am I gonna use them on some? Because I honestly, for instance, don't see the point in actually doing these, if that makes sense. At least some of these, like, I think you all are good enough at this game to figure out certain strats for yourself, honestly. I don't think you're that stupid. I hope you're not that stupid. Anyways, right off the bat, this fight can be... So, don't feel ashamed if you die here. It happens to everyone. There we go. That's the challenge. Just bear in mind, there is an Archvile here, and that can happen to you. So I will explain what happened soon. Are you serious? My game is falling apart. Help. Send reinforcements. So basically explaining what happened there, it isn't as common these days because they made a patch recently that is supposed to actually reduce this. But apparently not. So the thing that happened, alright, under where you came from is this little thing. I can't go there. I'm just getting curious. It's a secret encounter, and it's probably the more easier ones. It's this Hell Knight here, and that soldier there. I'm not kidding. Going up here, you'll find Gladiator. I honestly forgot they had a toy of him. What to do? Walk here to come back here. It's just that easy. But yeah, so some of the secret challenges are actually kind of a joke at this point. But yeah, so basically what happened is that it registered that I pressed M1, aka the fire button. Go down here for an extra life. Twice. So just because I quote-unquote spammed M1 there, it actually registered that I wanted to do it on both the Archvile and the Imp for some reason. That is unfortunate. But yeah, it's still a thing, by the way, for those players who have played this game for a while. Knows what I mean. But yeah, so you basically, and even if you just press the shoot fire button once, it can actually happen that a game wants you to do both. Fun fact, you can actually do a meat-hook boost here. You don't have to go all the way around. I honestly just want to use this weapon mod. The thing is, I like this weapon mod, but it sucks. It's cool, but it sucks. Alright, we're not speedrunners right now. I forgot. But yeah, that's a cool little meat hook boost trick. If you fail that, you have to go around. Oops. Misclick. But yeah. So you have to lower these two skulls. Don't worry about that yet. We'll get to them. But yeah, so this room can be rough if you don't do the speedrun trick. Everyone's favorite enemy. Finally, I recommend killing the Whiplash first, then focus on the Marauder. Excuse me. Oh well, I'll take it. That Marauder, I have nightmares about him. He has ruined so many Ultra Nightmare runs for me. He has actually killed two Ultra Nightmare runs, I think. And being in Nekravol, that hurts. Anyways, You got a Crucible Sword charge, and a secret down here. And don't forget the lore scroll back there. If nothing else, you actually come back here later, so... No, it's not here. Never mind. Sorry. Misinformation. Now, before we continue on there... And you also saw I skipped a few BFG shots, and there is actually a reason for it. Don't worry. Now, when I only have one of these, Crucible shards, I won't actually use them here. Wrong thing. There we go. So yeah. That is one way. So the Baron spawns around here, and you actually have to kill these 3 zombies. Or possessed. Whatever you want to call them, really. Whatever floats your boat. They are mandatory. Do remember that you can actually... you can fast travel back for BFG shots. Keeping that in mind. And yeah, just keep that in mind. Because if you haven't been BFG happy yet, like there's a high probability that you still have just juke him. There's high probability that you have a full set of... Hello. Okay, no. There's a high probability that you still have BFG ammo in reserves. 2 Doom Hunters, and these are the only Doom Hunters that will spawn this level. Another little tip. I recommend switching one of your runes to this one, because they can actually be kind of hard setting up your glory kill on. As I was saying, wonderful that we get a showcase live action. Don't you guys think it? Can you stop being a prick, please? Wow. There we go. So yeah, you have to be very cautious doing glory kills on mini bosses in general, just because they are huge targets, and that is usually not for the better. Let's just say glory kill prioritization is not that great in this game. Or it wasn't really in 2016, but it didn't matter, really. Except for the ones where you had to do like 5 different glory kills on soldiers, for instance. But yeah, that's the fight. At this point in the game, it shouldn't be too hard for you, but still challenging. Always bear in mind that these fights may not be hard, but you can still get kinda screwed. I almost died there, now for instance. Sure, I have now 33 extra lives because there's an extra life here. But, yeah, just rotate, stay safe. Here, be patient. These fun fact: these traps does a lot of damage. They do tons of damage if you stay in them. Fun fact. More precisely, in the span of 1 second, you lose 200 health, approximately. Knock Olivia Pierce down, and be done with the level. But wait, there is more. Now we have the option to fast travel. So what I'll do now, just to showcase it really, is to show what I mean by fast traveling back for ammo. As you can see, this level doesn't have a lot of options in terms of fast traveling. And I honestly picked this one just because it's closer to the BFG shop than the other one. Believe it or not. Double check. We have everything. Great. And that is Nekravol Part 1. And I'm really happy I don't have to make these multiple parts, because it will just look awkward for a title somehow. But yeah, this is the level. Nothing else to see really, honestly. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for Nekravol Part 2. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video. If you enjoyed, obviously, and if you have friends who play this game who hasn't done 100%, these videos are mainly dedicated towards those people. Subscribe for more. I will finish this game, and I will also do the DLC walkthrough in the future. Thank you for watching. Bye.